So rare. Each and every year we get our hopes higher than Elon in the White House, only to have them crushed, much like the lumps in Elon's bag of ketamine. Streaks have been missed, cards have been sold in a rage, and hearts have been broken. Turkey is the worst child star footballer since Amanda Bynes. Tottenham are guaranteed to win the treble, but that won't stop Arsenal giving Daniel Levy the all-time biggest wedgie in the boys' toilets. Bundesliga teams are meeting behind closed doors this week to concede the league after 1 week, and the biggest shock of all, the Sorare community has learnt that 7 players score more points than 5 players. It's only week 2, and it's so close, but no cigar for the Down Under boys. We are officially in full swing. We've got essence to craft, we've got arenas to win, and DNPs to mourn. Kyle, you're in a prison cell. You've gone away. They've finally put you away. How the bloody hell are you?
Cracking, mate. Cracking. Can't complain. I can complain, actually, and I will complain because this game fucking sucks. Like, I've told everyone again, the Germans did what the Germans did to the English and buggered us for a long, long time before we came good.
Are we the baddies?
So, yeah, teams have been sold, mate. I kept my best 5. It barely got promoted. We're out of the times 5 and we're just clinging for dear life. Like, yeah, for a times 2, hopefully. Score streak now. And other than that, mate, just about to hang myself, really.
I'm gonna kill myself!
I mean, it's a hell of a strategy. Buy a team of players, sell them a week later in a rage for like 80% of value, and then just rinse and repeat. I mean, I can't see how that will fail.
It's not failed me for the last 3 or 4 years, mate, to be honest. Although I've not checked my bank balance.
No, rule number 1 of Sorare: do not check your bank balance.
Never.
Or tell your wife about Sorare.
Never.
Well, I mean, it's a good segue, I guess, to a new segment which I think we're going to bring in. At the start of every episode, it's Sorare is a positive place, kind of, but I think it's healthy, to get it out of your system once a week. The disappointments of the week. So this week we're introducing a new segment, the airing of grievances.
With the airing of grievances, I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
Yeah.
So Kyle, what grievances do you have to air?
Every grievance that there could be right now, mate. I feel that this rare team that I've invested in, or teams that I've invested into, aren't going to do shit. I checked the top scorer, which was for Div 3, which was 786 points, and I was like, what's the fucking point of life? To be honest. I was like, what is the point of life? And then I was like, oh, well, I've got my limiteds. Don't have my limiteds, sold them. They pissed me off. So, yeah, we're at a wit's end at the minute, mate. We don't really know what direction to go in, but we do know we're going to be buying some more players before the weekend's games and invest into the arena this weekend, mate, I think. So, for every negative grievance, hopefully we've got some positives to make up for it. What about yourself? What are your grievances?
I've got a couple of grievances. Now, mine aren't necessarily... I mean, I've had one of the most kind of heartbreaking weekends. Now, for those who don't know, who aren't in our immediate group of friends, Kyle and I were at a Bucks party this weekend, and there's something about a crucial DNP that hits you the morning after a Bucks night that really is it's a hard feeling to describe because you're devastated, but you're also kind of just numb from, all the substances that you've ingested.
Goodness, my heart's starting to beat really fast.
It's weed, mostly. It's got a bit of opium in it, heroin, crunched up E's,
Clorox,
methadone, Subutex, morphine, peyote, some other stuff that's unidentifiable, and I think a little bit of angel dust, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
So I woke up to I was bigging up my U23 team all week. I was like, this team's got number 1 in the bag, and I wake up Sunday morning to a Trubin DNP. Now, what makes it worse is I knew there was a slight risk he was going to get rotated, and I remember thinking maybe I'll swap my keepers around. Didn't do that. Woke up and just went, yeah, right. Well, that sucks. And then turns out that if he had played and if he had managed to keep the clean sheet like his replacement did, I would have won U23. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I need to like just drink myself into oblivion every week, because it did kind of take the edge off, because I was like, well, that is disappointing, but also I might want to die in the next 10, 15 minutes. So what does it all matter?
What difference does it make?
But like, aside from DMPs, I mean, DMPs are a grievance. It's a given. But there's a couple of things that are kind of like really grinded my gears this week. The first thing is I'm seeing a lot of people win actual rewards. Obviously, crafting. Everyone loves a craft. There's some horror stories. There's some glory. But man, Sorare are really sneaking under the radar with how terrible some of their rewards, like the actual rewards, are that they're giving. And obviously, we've realised that Classic's not going to be any kind of walk in the park this year. But man, I've seen a few people opening like tier 1s, stars, and they're really like trying to make up for the fact that they're giving away some classic bangers in crafts by just giving out some absolutely shit rewards. And it annoys me that rewards still aren't any better, after like 6 years of this platform existing.
I don't know why they keep like regurgitating the same garbage every time. Like, I don't know why they're doing it. It's really, really annoying. Like, I've been seeing a lot on X of people of what they've been pulling, and some of the crafts have been absolutely unbelievable. I think they're nailing that. But some of the actual rewards are absolute garbage.
Yeah, it's not on. I've also I've been doing a bit. I'm similar to you. I'm selling all of my limiteds in a blind rage, and I've been dealing with some offers from people.
Oh, they're great.
And
These are the funnest part.
I don't mind a bit of back and forth, bit of bit of sales, bit of fucking Wolf of Wall Street business. Yeah. But Sorare needs to implement a "this is my final offer" button, because the number of times where I'm like, right, 63, and they're like, how about 60? 63. How about 61.5? 63. You're like 62.8674, and you're like, motherfucker, I'll take it, but I'm really annoyed at you.
Yeah.
Bud Liquor, our prices have never been lower.
Just to stop this shit popping up on my phone every 2 minutes.
Yeah, just like, if you're not going to take 63, fuck off.
Like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, that 13-cent difference or whatever, and you're like, mate, it's 13 fucking cents. Like, if you really
and
can't...
you just know they're sitting there in fucking, Abu Dhabi being like, well, what is it to you? It's 13 cents. What's the problem? What's the difference between 63 and 62.57482? Come on, And my other grievance this week was not a grievance per se, but I'm annoyed that I'm about to craft a bunch of essence and I don't have any clues. And people have kind of bandied about the idea of like paying for clues. And I think Nepenthes was kind of saying, $6 for a clue or whatever. I'm like, they could probably charge quite a lot for clues. And obviously they maybe don't want people to have clues because then they're giving away too many stars. But it frustrates me that I'm gonna start clicking that craft button, and I just know that I'm gonna not have enough essence when that final, star comes up, and it's gonna piss me off. And there's no way to win them, so hopefully they can fix that problem, because we need them. We need them clues, boy.
I think they could incorporate two ways into that. I think they could offer it as prizes in normal game modes and also in arena. I think you should be able to win it in arena. I mean, half of this stuff, half of the XP is garbage. Like, most of the people... It is, though, isn't it? Like, most of the people don't really give a shit. Hence me selling my German team. I was like, I honestly couldn't care less. Like, it's shit. It's not going to make a difference when you're buying classic rares now for people like I showed you and sent you today, when they've got a score of like 786, but one of the players scored a 36. So at this point, it really doesn't matter. So if they can get it into
so
some
you're telling
prizes,
me there's a chance?
Yeah, what I'm saying is there's a chance. Yeah.
Oh, and the last thing that's been on my mind is I'm playing U23. I'm loving it. I mean, I really think, just keep this between us, but I really think U23 is severely underrated. Like, we saw what happened in Champ. It's just a bloodbath of, like, what you say, 768 points.
You nailed
U23
it.
is still very tough.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's got to be easier than Champion, right?
I think
and
so,
you can
buddy.
still win. Like, you can win the best cards there. And I think Sorare are really missing a revenue opportunity by not having U23 in season. Because can you imagine how much Yamar would go for if not only could you play him in
God, yeah.
La Liga, but U23 in season?
I'm
Because if I
quite happy not to be clicking on at the minute with that, because it's probably the only way we're going to get some good results this year.
yeah, like I said, keep it between just you and I.
Not everybody knows about this, and nor should they.
I mean, you nailed it this weekend, mate. I kind of, apart from hanging out of my ass that Sunday and looking at your team, you absolutely nailed it. And I'm glad that we were extremely hungover to not really give two shits, but it was a great effort. And I think you're definitely onto a winner with going for that approach. And I think I might have to sort of join you on that.
I mean, if you want to see some
show
pain,
the people, show the people what they want to see.
This is a pretty good weekend for me, really. I'm quite happy with how I didn't pull any big results. My Bruno's pen miss, where are we? That kind of killed me. That probably would have been maybe probably $1,000, maybe $2,000 that I missed out on because he fucking bumped into the ref and had a cry and then kicked it into your nan's backyard. But we move on. And then where's my U23 boys? See, they've even got them right down the bottom. They just got no respect. So here we go. João Pedro smashed it. My boy Arda. I've got Elise in there. And this is the other thing. I mean, I was thinking, should I put my Elise in Champ? It's like, why? He's the best U23 card. Like, I've got to put him in my U23s. And then there he is, big Anatoly. Because, 22-year-old goalkeepers, they do get tired from time to time, especially when you're playing for Benfica and you face one shot a game. So give him a break, give him a rest, let him take his bike out for a ride, get some exercise. But yeah, fuck you, yeah. And then this is the keeper I was going to put in, who scored an 80. So, and you can see here, I was 64 points away from first. So, fun times.
God. Who was in the prize pool for that? Oh,
good question. How do you check prize pool? Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. It's so rare works.
It changes so much all the time. It's like, fucking hell.
Here we go. Star. So, interesting to see what who won. So, Michael Elise, Yamal, Pedri. Like, these are just not just the best cards in U23, but like these are the best cards.
For sure.
There is now. It will be interesting if I go back. How do you go back? It's impossible. Here we go. Sorare X 2021. He won it. Let's see what he won. I think he won Pedri by the looks of that. Oh, he's won a bunch of limiteds. Oh, he's crafted a bunch of limiteds. That annoys me as well. Yeah, he won Pedri. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Burns. Yeah. So basically, Bruno's cost me $2,000. Anatoly's cost me $1,500. Oh, mate.
3,600 US.
Basically in a coma. Oh, dear. Anyway, wow. I was feeling pretty okay about it until now, so I shouldn't have done that.
Sorry.
Yikes. Okay, moving on. The grievances have been aired. I feel lighter as a result. Right. Well, we got a lot on this week, Kyle. We've got, like I said, you've been essenceless. You've been walking in the desert with nothing to your name, but you've finally got some essence. So we'll talk a little bit about what your plans are with that. I've got a dickload of essence, so I'm going to craft.
You should craft, man.
Live and see what happens.
You should do a live craft.
There's just nothing like a bit more disappointment just to pile on top of the rest of the disappointment.
We could get redemption here, mate.
Please, Christ. We've got a lunch wheel to do. That's probably, the high point of your weekend surely is that you're going to be able to spin the lunch wheel.
Definitely. It really is. And that was, to be honest, that was all I was really happy about. I can win with a bunch of random shit players that don't have a saying. But the ones that I do have a say in, I'm absolutely dick. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, you probably end up with more than me for the weekend because you might get a succulent Chinese meal, and that's $15 worth of value. So more cash than I've been pulling out at the moment. Cool. All right, and then we've got a bit of a giveaway for some of the boys out there. Right, let's do some crafting. Okay.
Oh, let's go crafting. Yeah, let's go crafting. What could possibly go wrong? Thought I'd get a star, but I ain't got one. Oh, let's go crafting. Yeah, let's go crafting. Nothing bad can ever happen. Let's go crafting. Oh, please, Lord, don't let me down today. Oh, please, Lord, I just don't think I can handle it no more.
Let's do it. Where are we?
Witchcraft.
Okay. Witchcraft. I need some witchcraft, honestly. Like,
We need witchcraft.
I need some black magic in my life. All right. Far out. Okay. No XP. Oh my god, this annoys me too. All right.
He's riddled.
So I've got enough for like five pulls, or hopefully, see, no clues, man. So if I get a star straight away, I can probably use all the clues. Otherwise, I'm kind of gonna just have to,
like, just send your mate a clue and just be like, look, have a clue.
Start like a little secondary market and be like, who needs a clue? I'll give it to you for $1,000. I'm sure there's people out there who be like, oh, please.
Follow your mal and split the profits.
Yeah, there you go. Syndicate. little crafting syndicate.
Let the friend a clue.
All right, I'm going to start pulling. The 10-minute timer always freaks me out as well. I always like panic and shut the window down before I've still got like 9 minutes to go. But I'll try and stay calm.
All right.
All right, here we go. Come on. Give us a tier 2. Standard. All right, now, I don't know why everyone keeps going 7. I don't know if you're all just like copying Nepenthes or if 7 has a particular significance, but I'm just kind of been going randomly, so I'm not going to go 7. I'm going to go 8.
All right.
Brilliant. Yeah. No, he's probably shit. Oh, he's a goalkeeper. Does he play? No.
Boo, you suck.
Backup goalkeeper.
Kieran Trippier.
Did I miss? Miss Trippier. Not too disappointed.
Nah.
I shall claim it. See, I kind of need a good pull now, really, if I'm going to use these clues.
Yeah, definitely. How much is it for
two? I think it's like 1,000 per clue, and if it's a pull, then
it says 1,000 for best 5 and 500 for the other 2.
Oh, there you go. Left back for Burnley. That's not too bad, I suppose. Who did I miss out on?
Who's
Don't
that?
know who Ketishvili is. It's a 5-star from Austria, so I wouldn't have any. Not too bad. Oh, good and bit of prem depth. All right, it really needs to kind of be this one. This kind of needs to be it here. Come on, boys.
Come on,
fuck off. I'm going 8 again. Oh, Joel Veltman. Does he do anything?
Boo, you suck.
Kyle Walker, Belieber would have been nice.
Belieber would have been nice.
Kyle Walker. I mean, the people who are getting these like K-League stars, I feel for them. Right, so far, so absolutely boring. So this kind of has to be something decent. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck, I think.
You're jinxing it when you're saying that. Number 1.
God damn it.
Surely number 1.
Number 1. Oh, Anton Jimbo Jalumbo.
You
Superstar.
Is that? Good
no, useless. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll take it.
Lewis Dunk.
Lewis Dunk.
Horrific.
No one inspires more than Lewis Dunk.
Mate, if this is a crap one, get back, and then you get another craft, I think.
You're kidding me. All right. Give me a number, Kyle.
I think we've not done 3 yet, have we?
3 it is.
Oh, I haven't done 2. Good
Oh,
call.
no. Lucas Guggenheim.
Boo, you suck.
Aaron Ramsey.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. So what have I got?
I mean, they're all awful. You should be able to
Wow, okay.
return all
I'm
of them.
returning that. I don't give a shit about the Guggenheim. All right, well, that was absolutely
Awful.
bullshit. All right, let's do some limiteds, but I couldn't give two shits if I get a good limited. I'm not in the game of limiteds. That's annoying. Oh, well.
How many limited
To,
do you have?
How many do I have?
Yeah, in your gallery.
Too many. I'm just going to keep my Benfica collection, and then I'm going to bin the rest. Anyway.
They're in season now, aren't they? Hey.
Sorry?
They're in season, hey. Yeah, Benfica stack.
Yeah, they are, yeah. All right, come on, give me... see, I'll be annoyed if this is a good limited pool, because I don't really give a shit. No. All right, number me.
2. We've not done 2. We've definitely not done 2.
Kyle Walker-Peters. Pretty bloody uninspiring, that one.
I mean, it's a Prem card, but you're going to be
it's, it could be worse. I could be getting, MLS players or what have you.
Give the people... Why is it always standard? This is horrific.
It really is. All right, you dickheads. Number 7.
We give in.
Oh, an MLS card.
Oh, God, he's hideous.
He is hideous.
He's hideous.
I haven't even had you missed out on,
Send him away.
Harry Kane. I'm sending
Return
him back to where he went the game.
Return, send him back.
Yeah, give me my cash back. Sorry, this is broken. All right.
Do you get more returned essence for a better card or not?
Oh, another standard. This is absolutely rigged. I want a refund. 4. This has thoroughly depressed me. Oh, great. Yeah, he sucks. Good.
Yeah,
no.
shit.
Wow. This is absolutely sucked.
Ooh, you suck.
Oh, now I'm just short of another pool, aren't I?
Can you have a look on the ones that you've crafted in your gallery and see if they can still be returned for 100, or is that opportunity?
Nah, you gotta make the call there and then.
Yeah, right.
Right. Well, won't be getting many YouTube views on this one because that absolutely sucked.
Cool.
I really feel quite deflated now.
Man, it's not getting any better, is it?
What was the point? What was the point of the whole weekend? This is all right. Okay, I'll stop moaning now. Let me buy you some lunch. That'll make me feel better.
Fantastic.
Come on, Sorare. Sort your game out. Fucking hell. You can't have 6 pulls in a row and get standard every time. I mean, that's disgraceful.
Oh my God.
No, it's not good, mate.
I know what's going to happen too, and I mean, I feel like you really have to start crafting now because I know what's going to happen. They're going to nerf the chance, the percentages are going to go down. They can't. I don't think they can sustain giving away the number of stars they are. So they're going to be like, oh, we're going to have to, change the percentages, and it's going to be like, right, you've now got 2% chance of getting anything good. Best of luck. Well, I'm glad I waited all that for that.
Tell all the beautiful viewers what you scored in your common all-star team for the lunch wheel.
Just to make things more depressing, let's have a look. I'm really annoyed at how good my weekend was, but almost, just missing out. And the whole point of Essence is if you just miss out, at least you got some Essence. But it's just piled on top of me. So let's have a look at this disgrace of a lineup.
We're a bit silly. I think that's a bit hard.
It was good fun making this lineup, but I really had to hustle because I didn't have a goalkeeper. So I basically had to scrap all the cards that I had to get a goalkeeper that was going to start. So I feel like I've got a few more, good soldiers through the door this week. So we'll see
how we go.
Here we go. Okay, so it's a terrible team. Leeds, I mean, obviously. Actually, I know what I'll do to make myself feel better. I'll open some common packs. This will definitely make me feel better. Nope. Still feeling sad. Still feeling
Yeah.
sad. Oh, excellent. Very sad boy indeed. So that's good. Now let's open some Prem boys.
I spent 1,200 earlier on these packs and got absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Come on, make daddy feel good. Nope, doesn't play. Doesn't play. I'll keep you just in case. Doesn't play. Pretty shit. I'll keep you. Somebody get me some serotonin ASAP. Oh, welcome to Sorare Down Under, where we are just depressed as fuck. Okay.
Triple.
All right, lunch wheel. Nobody loses with lunch wheel. Actually, this could be. I mean, this could. You haven't spun. This is your virgin voyage, isn't it? You haven't spun the lunch wheel in your life, have you?
I haven't.
Okay, so the way it works is we've had a few suggestions from the crowd. We've got some old classics on there. There's some undoubtedly good options on there where you will have a happy, nutritious, tasty lunch. There's also some where you might wish you'd never been born. So we'll see what the wheel provides.
How we're feeling right now, then, is it?
Okay, here it is in all her beauty.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't even want to give you too much time to read the options. I just want you to tell me to spin, and I will spin.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, spin.
Spin that wheel, baby. Here we go.
Oh, they're delicious. What's that? Fish and chips?
Oh,
a succulent Chinese meal. Come on.
Get your hand off my penis!
I love it.
He's done it.
I love it. I think it's because you've been putting it out to the universe all week. You must have said it like 4 or 5 times, and it really stuck in my head.
I really did.
Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese meal.
Succulent Chinese meal, and I was like, that really does sound good.
It really was my go-to. It was like every time someone asked me what the lunch wheel was, I was like, basically, you spin the wheel and you could win lunch, such as a succulent Chinese meal. Oh, fantastic. See, look, I've got a smile on my face now. I'm still dead inside, but I feel a little bit better that I get to pay for you to eat some MSG.
We'll just import it from Thailand.
Good
Guaranteed
Lord.
MSG.
Good Lord. Oh, okay, moving everything right along. So we had some people in the community put some suggestions in for the lunch wheel. They are now on the lunch wheel, so they are selectable options. So we're going to basically pull out a random YouTube comment, and the winner gets a Fabian Shah limited card, which nice. Underrated card, I think. Can bang out a big score from time to time. So let's give it away. Righty, okay. You got a 1 in 11 chance of winning this, which is much better odds than anything else you'll experience on Sorare at the moment. Picking a winner. Luke Sanderson, 1277, long-time listener, first-time caller. Congratulations, Luke. You are now the proud owner of a picture of a man named Fabian. Congratulations.
Avocado. Thanks.
Well done, champ.
Good stuff. We had some good suggestions on there. Let me just pull them up here. Been doing this for 2 years. I still haven't figured out how to share a screen. All right, so we got some bratwurst on there. We got a Tesco meal deal, mac and cheese, steak bowl. So the steak bowl I'm interested in because I'm sure Jermaine here means like a bit of rice, some salad, maybe a bit of soy sauce, steak. But there's no way that I'm not just taking that as a bowl of steak. Just
a slab of meat in a bowl.
Ceviche, cereal, burrito bowl. I mean, this is all good stuff. So thanks, guys. Lunch wheel is back, and it feels good.
Delicious.
Right. Well, let's stop talking about me before I end it all. Kyle, you have some essence in the bank. I'm assuming you don't have enough to craft anything, or you
No,
or
mate.
do you?
No, not really. I should do, I reckon, after this weekend, but I'm just basically putting out 2 arena teams this weekend to try and push for that. So we're doing 2 in rares and 1 in limited, and then just going to use the best team for the champion Div 2. So we've got promoted across the board this week, which is good. Prizes are better.
Into Div 1 or Div 2, or do you know where
No,
you
into Div 2.
to?
Started in Div 3.
Okay.
But yeah, we're in Div 2 now. So we've got two Div 2s, but we're not putting both teams forward for that. I don't think the fixtures line up well enough for it. One definitely does, but the rest are going into the arena. So we'll see how we do.
Okay. So what is... I'm going to get your profile up here. So Kyle has one of the best team names on Sorare, I believe, in the real social dads, which is fantastic. So congratulations to you for being the best named team. Pro history. So let's have a look at your boys from last week. So yeah, so you went.
Awful.
You took a bit of a risk on old Goulash here. Obviously got absolutely destroyed. You know, I mean, Muheim did pretty well considering that was a bit of a budget pickup for you.
It was a gamble, but yeah, we discussed that, and his scores were so big, and I'm like, well, it doesn't change how well he plays just because he's in a harder league. So yeah, it was a gamble.
He's going to get battered from time to time, but
for sure,
not a bad little option there. Now, Serge Cadbury, obviously, I was telling you all week that was a terrible pickup. He's never going to play. Obviously, he smashed, which is good. We both really sabotaged each other this week, didn't we? Because I remember asking you at the 11th hour, should I put Timber in instead of Romero into my main Prem team? But he was a risk, so I was probably never going to do it. But you said, nah, mate, go with Romero. And you were proven right at first, and then obviously big fat 100 from old Timber Shakes there. But so we're both sabotaging each other, which is the name of the game. Pretty good champ team. Really, just Rico Lewis let you down here.
Hold on a minute. Let's go back to this, right? What did you say about Diaz? And why is my Ferro captain?
I did say that Luis Diaz would never score above 70 in his career.
Wrong!
Let's just have a look at this. Yeah, 21 points of AA. So I was totally wrong there. Yeah, you might have picked a winner there. Turns out we're both shit at Sorare. That's the
I mean, Cunha,
short of it.
Hit the post, had a million shot. I don't know what he needs to do to get the ball in the back of the net, but that was the most frustrating thing watching that.
Hot tip out there. I think anyone, because everyone's down on Man U at the moment, everyone's written him off already. Mateus Cunha, when he will score lots of goals. He looks unbelievable. Like, he has been very unlucky.
Wrong!
But, I mean, all they're going to do is just click a little bit. And, I mean, they're playing Burnley next week. I think this 35 is a good opportunity for people to go out and pick him up, because I do think he passes the eye test for sure.
Agreed.
Now, what I want to know here, Kyle, and this is, I mean, I guess, you know, you obviously ran these teams past me and I was like, yep, all good to go. But which of these was your best team? Like, which team did you think was going to win this week?
The one that you're on now with Cunha. Middle start.
This one. This was your
merit. Yeah. Olmo was a risk, but he got put down that he had a higher percentage playing. And I think looking now, he's going to keep rotating with Firmin or Rashford.
Yeah. You're gonna have to, I mean, 52 off the bench is pretty good.
Yeah,
so, I mean, if he starts, I think he's a good option.
I mean, that would have done a hell of a lot better with Cunha being the captain if he'd have scored. But
I think that
What can I
the
say?
positive thing here is that you've got from this first week. I think really if you just put Diaz instead of Cunha, and I mean that may be my fault, but like Diaz, now that I've seen what Bayern are kind of capable of at the moment, he probably is up there with the captaincy choice every week, just based on who he's playing around.
For sure.
So I think if he's in this team, I mean you've got a strong set of boys there.
Yeah, mate, I agree. He's captain this week.
And then, holy shit, you came fourth.
Yeah, mate.
That's incredible.
Everyone with a positive, decisive action. I'm like, wow. You can do well in the
There you
common.
go.
There we go.
Coming fourth in the common comp is kind of just like,
What?
winning a marathon against people with no legs.
Woohoo! Mate, it's like a pack and a half. I was like, right. Great.
Oh, dear. All right, so what's your strategy with Arena? Because this is your first kind of foray into it. Obviously, I've actually done quite well in Arena. I've most of the arenas I've put in, I've come away with something, if not won them.
What's that? You think you're better than me?
But it does fill me with dread every time I, spend that essence. So what? Obviously, you've got precious essence.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
I think you have to, for me personally, I think you have to put in a strong team, mate, which I have done. I don't think it's worth just putting a bit of a throwaway team in there and just hoping, for some good results. Because it's only 5 players as well, it's a bit more friendlier on your sort of like your arsenal of your gallery. Do you know what I mean? So I've gone for a couple of cap 260s this week, just because of the essence that I had. But I've put in strong teams with them. So I think, I'm going to go hard in every week in Arena.
Yep.
And try and just really, build that essence up, mate, I think. It's what I said to you at the beginning of the year, what I wanted to do, because I did have an idea that champion and stuff would be hard. Obviously, the first game week's been ridiculous. There was a lot of high scores, and I think now that the divisions are sorting stuff out, hopefully it might be a bit easier. But I am going to aim to just absolutely dominate Arena every single week with strong teams. And then maybe push one good champion side out each week. That's what I'm going to go for, and just try and craft some of the best cards and just save clues.
Chance would be a fine thing.
That's the thing people say, isn't it?
Get standard arenas every week.
Look, Arena, I'm on the fence because on one hand, obviously, it's a great way to turn a little bit of essence into a lot, and you're up against 9 other people, and I think people are still taking Arena pretty easily, or they're putting their spares into Arena, and I think, and especially in like if you go in uncapped Arena, which obviously it's a big risk to spend 275 essence on it, but if you're going into an uncapped Arena and you've got Luis Diaz, McTominay, Mittelstadt, like you've got the best boys in there, there's a pretty strong chance that 3 of the people in your group will have had a DMP. 3 of them won't really have tried that hard. Like I've seen so many uncapped Arena lineups that are just obviously they're spare players, and it just baffles me.
Definitely.
I think the time to harvest is now, because I do believe in a month or 2 people will really, Arena will be a shit fight. I think people are going to cotton onto it, and it's going to be one of the primary places that people put their lineups. So, again, just between you and I.
Wink, wink.
Have a swing while you can. I'm kind of a little bit more on the fence in that, obviously, I've got some in-season cards. I'm hoping that, it's a relatively easy way to pick up essence that way. I don't really want to waste any, especially after the experience I just had. Like, I feel like I need to just get as much essence as possible under my wings. I feel like I've got enough really good players that I can compete in Champ and U23 each week. So I don't know if I'm going to be risking it. The only, I guess, exception to that is like to this weekend. My champion lineup was my all-star lineup was dead. I still had Sommer to play, Salah, Yamar from Seattle. Like, I still had some good players left, and I was like, right, if I can just find a decent, low L15 cap player to chuck in with these guys. Actually, I think I went uncapped, actually. No, I went uncapped, and I kind of basically left it till, like, Tuesday morning to put my team in. So
Yeah, right.
that's another strategy as well, is, I guess, just prioritizing those late entries, and obviously that benefits those people who have lots of cards, which, I think I have a fairly decent amount.
You definitely do.
So I think late entry might be do you think you're going to go just put your team in before the deadline so that you're up against, on a level playing field with people, or do you think you're going to wait till, there's like a lineup announced for a particular game, or what's your strategy there?
Nah, I think I'll just get it in early, mate, and just try it that way. I think sticking to one strategy and just seeing how you go for like a month, and then, maybe try something different if you're not getting the results that you want. I think that strategy, like just before the deadline, works well. But yeah, I think when you're just that even playing field, if you go in with gun players like you just discussed, I do think it's currently being slept on. And that's why I'm doing it. I really do. I think everybody's too focused on every other competition and just using, because I don't think it's a lot of essence to enter it, personally, for what you can win. So, yeah, plus I like the challenge of having to think of, players that you could fit into a Cap 260 and stuff. Like, part of that's the fun of it for me.
Do you think you will hit the market to fill that team, or are you just going to purely wait on the players that you've got in your gallery?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll hit the market as well. Yeah, for sure.
I think you have to, and I think I wouldn't say it's worth it necessarily. It depends on how much you're spending, but like, because Sorare data is no more, the art of kind of scrolling through and trying to scout a player that has got a good matchup, has a low L15, is, cheap, that's a bit of a lost art now, I think. Like, I don't think a lot of people have the time or the, willingness to go out there and do that work. So I think it could be a very good strategy. Be like, right, I've put my essence in now. I need to, find that player that's going to fit that low L15 spot for me so I can put my other smashes in. And then you've just got to be like really certain that they're definitely going to play. I think a lot of people are putting in their 70% players into Arena. So I think as long as you got those just guaranteed starters, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I agree, mate. I think it's, as you say, it's been slept on. And it's a good time to capitalise on it whilst people are scoring 780 points for third place. Like,
probably a good strategy as well to like hit the secondary market and just buy like as many keepers as you can. Like, they don't even have to be good. Like, you really actually the better they are, the worse they are for Arena, really, because they've got a high L15. It doesn't really leave you much. So if you've got 20 keepers that are sitting at your disposal every week, then you can just play the matchups and you can find that guy who plays for the 9th ranked Belgian team, but they're playing 16th,
Absolutely. Definitely, mate. Yeah, I think looking at all that sort of thing is a really good idea, because people will catch wind. It's just because it's been overshadowed a lot by the in-season stuff at the minute, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's it. Well, I think I'll probably have 1 or 2 Arena lineups out this week, but I'm not going to put my focus on it, I don't think, just because I hate the thought of losing my essence. I've not got a gambler's heart. I'm a weakling, really. But yeah,
no, focus on.
I think I've already started to see a few full Madrid stacks and stuff starting to creep in. So I think people are slowly being like, "Oh, I'm just going to go really hard in the Arena." So it's going to get brutal pretty soon.
It's going to get spicy.
Spicy, like the succulent Chinese meal.
Like a steak.
So next week, so next week, I'll. Obviously we've been recording these at night, so lunch at night. The succulent Chinese meal I'll let you eat on your own time. Usually, if there's some kind of novelty item that's pulled on the lunch wheel, we'll engage in that live on the pod. So,
I mean, I don't mind
you can
eating
enjoy your succulent
Chinese
meal on your own time.
Well, that's up to you, mate. I'm happy to eat it online. As long as it's succulent, I'm all for it.
I'm going to find the most succulent meal that there is on the Gold Coast, and I'll ring him up and I'll ask specifically.
Is it really succulent?
Yeah, I'll just confuse some poor Chinese guy.
Love it. I love it.
All right, mate. Well, look, I mean, it's been a pretty depressing episode from start to finish.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up this weekend? Are you feeling confident? Have you got some good matchups? Have you brought anyone new into your team? What are you doing with all this limited money?
I'm feeling confident. So the limited, I'm going to reinvest into limited. So the stack, I think it was like $150 or whatever it was, is now going back into. But there's not huge improvements that it needs. Like I'm probably going to do probably a better midfielder, and maybe a better defender. Although, I mean, Griffo's a strong midfielder. I'm trying to think of someone who would be more consistent than him. So I need to look at that. And then defence, it's got to be a buy-in player, I think. So it'd be a small buy-in stack. Maybe pick up a Luis Diaz limited, and just leave Griffo in there and sell Gnabry towards him. Because the only reason Gnabry's playing is because of the amount of injuries that they've got, which I knew that'd happen. But yeah, mate, just reinvest, and we're going to be more positive next week. I feel it. I think we're going to have a good weekend, and we're going to be really happy next week. I'm sick of hearing myself. I'm like a miserable old fuck. Like every week, I'm like, it's shit. I've had enough.
Yeah, we need some glory in our lives for sure.
Mate. We do. Other
Absolutely.
than
Okay, yeah. Well, that's exciting. All right. Well, I don't really have anything more to talk about. Is there anything else you wanted to chit chat
up on? Other than how good Rio Ngamoa is for Liverpool, not really. I mean, I would love to see his card and how much it would go for. I don't think there's one out yet. But did you watch the Newcastle and Liverpool game?
I did, yes. I was hanging on a Mo Salah decisive, and 2 weeks in a row now he's pulled one out of the bag with literally a minute to go. So, big fan of that. But yeah, that was a beautiful goal. The old Szoboszlai step over was
really good at right back all game. Like crazy position for him, but he was incredible. But that's the guy I was telling you about every 2 minutes in pre-season, saying how good he was. And I was really hoping he'd get more game time. But he's just, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable finish and just in confidence. And I was like, I wonder how much his rare would go for. Is in season when it comes out. But
again, like under 23 in season, he'd be an absolute mint. Obviously, he's not going to be playing. He's not going to be starting every week. But that used to be the used to be trying to pick up these 16-year-olds.
That's it.
That was for when they started blossoming.
That's it, mate. I remember you do it.
So we used to in our football team that Kyle and I are a part of. We used to try and run that exact play. We'd call it casino, and one of us would yell out "casino" in the middle of the game, and it never worked. We always just kind of fell over each other. So it was nice to see how the pros do it. And as soon as they did it, I went, "That's a casino." Casino.
Yeah, man, it was glorious. Yeah.
I love it. All right. On that note, casino. All the best. Can't wait for the weekend. My broken heart is mending one lineup at a time.
One day at a time, one lineup at a time, and one arena at a time, mate. We've got this.
All right, I'm going to go cry into my ice cream. Love you.
Love you.